Okay, so this is where we're at here in 2021. The fucking year is already starting off worse, in my opinion, than it did last year. Uh, you know, due to personal beliefs of my own, I do not believe 2020 was really that bad. It was just annoying with the stupid wear a diaper on your face, which, the mask doesn't even work in the way that you're supposed to. But anyways, um, we're already starting off with, Trump's lost. That's one thing. Uh, do I believe the election was rigged? 100%, yes. But, Congress already decided on it. So it is what it is. Like, the whole storming the Capitol thing, as funny as that was, because I thought it was fucking hilarious. The difference between that and the George Floyd thing was, well, pretty much this was more, in my opinion, more of an organized thing. They directly went towards the government to, overthrow it real quick, opposed to, like, destroying down the local Chuck E. Cheese and Food Fast gas stations, um, my thing is, I don't like rioting. I don't like protesting. I know we have the right to protest, but nobody really just does the picket sign thing anymore. All we do is like scream and harass and bully and assault people, and it's not the same fucking thing. At that point, you're a terrorist. Um, what I believe with the whole Capitol thing, yeah, that was terroristic. But I also think there was a lot of people that were planted to go inside and make things worse and more stupid. Like, I seen pictures of just like little old ladies walking in. I'm like, security couldn't stop you. One of the most secure places in the entire world, and security couldn't stop Grandma Vicky from walking in with her Buttersworth milk. Like, come on. Um, I don't agree with like violence or anything like that, but I understand it's also very human. It's very human nature, and this is how we are at the end of the day. So fast forward a little bit longer, Trump gets his Twitter banned, which I think is incredibly fucking stupid considering if you go on Twitter right now, because Twitter's whole thing was like, oh, he's enacting violence, we need to punish him. He was the most followed person on Twitter, I think, and Twitter stocks have gone down, I think, like 6% since they banned him. Like, you're literally shooting yourself in the foot because, why everybody was on Twitter was because of Trump. Um, they banned him because he was condoning violence. But if you actually go on Twitter, one of the most hashtag things happening right now is hang Mike Pence. Like, okay, so why isn't Twitter banning these people? Why isn't Twitter going after these people? It's kind of funny, huh? It's a little biased. So, because we're getting into the bias part, there's an app called Parler. And I actually downloaded this app the other night because I've had a couple friends tell me, like, oh, you should download Parler, you should download Parler. And I'm like, I don't want to download any more fucking social media apps. I'm so sick of social media. I really want to get rid of my Facebook. And the only reason I haven't is because I have pictures on there and I'm too lazy to go in there and, like, collect the thousands of images I have of memories and stuff. I don't feel like taking the time to do that because it's going to take forever, but I'm getting closer and closer to that breaking point where I just might have to go do that. I fucking hate Facebook. I've never liked Facebook. I've always been a MySpace fan, and I got duped into down. I know, right? But I got duped into downloading Facebook like 12 years ago, 11 years ago, and I have not liked it. I don't think I've ever just been like, oh boy, I can't wait to get home and check my Facebook. I'm just kind of like, oh, okay, notifications. I'm currently blocked on there for 30 days. Fun fact. Um, Now, I will say I kind of deserved it because I went after somebody. And I think it's kind of funny. What I did basically is I doxed somebody because she was talking shit to me. So I was just like, okay, all right, you might want to be careful. She was using a fake Facebook account. And so I just went on there and started, digging around a little bit. Well, look, I found her boyfriend. And I click on her boyfriend's thing, and that, to confirm it, she's in his picture. And I'm like, okay, so he's in a relationship with this other girl named Lana, who turns out to be the girl that I was originally talking to, but her real Facebook page. So I get her name, I get a birthday, because, people are dumb, put all their personal information on the internet. I got her name, I got her phone number, I got her job, and I had her address. So this girl was calling me all kinds of fucking names. So I DM'd her with the information, and she freaked the fuck out, naturally. But the whole point of it is just to show you should be careful who you're talking shit to online, because you never know And I understand a lot of these fucking normies don't understand how the internet really is. I've been on the internet since the dawn of creation. And these people are just kind of like, I made a social media account. You can't dox me. Well, yeah, yes, I can. It's very easy. Anybody can do it. It's not exclusively to fucking internet hackers. I don't have to get on a special laptop to look up your location, dude. You carrying a cell phone around, this is pretty much a death sentence. Like this right here, I can tell where you're at. Everybody can tell where you're at. Facebook kind of wants to know where you're at all times, which is another reason why I don't like Facebook. But because of that, I got banned for 30 days. Funny enough, I got banned on Facebook like a week before because I said somebody looked like Doug Funny, and that was labeled as harassment. Okay, so I'm sick of Facebook. So we're going to get back onto Parler because I had a lot to talk about. I apologize. I downloaded Parler because a couple of people recommended it to me, and I was just like, all right, so what is this free speech network thing? And it's really not bad at all. It's literally just Twitter. It's just fucking Twitter, but you won't get penalized for disagreeing with somebody with blue hair. That's all it is. Like I'm so sick of liberals. I'm so sick of like Democrats. Like I've always said I'd be mature enough to like not cut these people out of my life because if they're friends, they're friends. But I'm really at the point where I just can't stand any of them. Like I used to be one, and I remember how obnoxious I used to fucking be and think I was right about everything. But this is just it's disgusting, dude. Like there's nothing redeemable about these people. Um, so I'm on Parler and I'm just checking out some stuff, and yeah, of course you get the some of the mega Trump cocksuckers on there. Like they're just like our Lord Savior Trump. I'm like, all right, I wouldn't go that fucking far, but he was a good president, and it is just basically something funny enough, something I don't think I've seen on the internet in about 5 years. There was a conversation happening. People were actually having a conversation. I did see some people in there throwing insults around, calling names, but you know what? The conversation continued. There was no ban. There was no censorship. There was no intervening. It just went on, and I was just kind of like, I like this. I like that we can have a talk. I like that this is, being a thing. So fast forward till yesterday on the news, they're talking about how Google already removed Parler, and Apple's starting to remove it too. And I'm just kind of like, isn't it funny how, what was it, the last 4 years you would get censored on Twitter and the liberals would be like, well, it's a private company, they can do whatever they want. Okay, so Parler is a private company, they can do whatever they want. And then suddenly it's like, no, that's illegal. You don't have the right to, use your First Amendment rights. You can't just speak. You can't use your brain and have, personal thinking. You have to be a part of a hive mind. And it's like, I don't understand how these people do not understand exactly what they're doing here. You're limiting free speech. That's the death of a nation, man. Like, this is literally 1984, if you've ever seen that. It's, oh my god. And I don't personally want to live in that. Like, if a civil war ever happens, I don't care if I die. If I get shot by some fucking kid with fucking not Ren Stimpy, but like Invader Zim tattoos, like if it comes down to that, it comes down to that. It's really whatever. I don't give a fuck. But I'm not going to sit there and ever be censored. I don't care if my social media stuff gets taken down. YouTube is probably the only one that I would actually be upset about. And that's only because I enjoy making videos, and I've been making videos for well over a decade, before a lot of the famous YouTubers. I don't know why I keep throwing that out there, but that's just emphasizing how long I've been on the platform. This would probably be the only one that I would actually genuinely be upset about losing. But if it did, I'd feel like I'd probably be free, because at that point I would just cut ties with all the social media. Apple is currently, like I said, they're bullying the Parler app, and people are saying like, oh, get rid of your Apple phones and stuff like that. Well, here's the thing. I spent like $1,100 on this fucking phone. I'm not getting rid of my phone. I can't. I spent too much money on it. I actually like my phone, but I will probably never buy another Apple product after this if they do this. It's just disgusting, dude. Like, My thing about it too is like you'll sit there and get people banned or whatever for having a different thought, and you know there is an option to block somebody, and I don't understand why people just seem to forget. Oh yeah, that's right, because they're like, oh, I'm just gonna go straight to the source because I don't like you, so no one else should ever like you, and that's where the term "special little snowflake" comes from. That's what the girl called me. She called me a special little snowflake on Facebook, and I'm like, no. And she said you're getting too emotional, and I was like, definitely not, because I'm not an emotional person. I don't even naturally laugh. Like anytime you see me doing this, it's just because I'm interacting and I'm trying to mimic people. But no, I thought it was pretty hilarious that she called me a snowflake, but she's literally crying because my opinion was different. Anyways, I ranted enough. I say hashtag save Parler. Uh, you know, free speech is important. All that great shit. Fuck Biden. I mean, he's still going to be President Biden. I'm not going to say he's not my president or some stupid shit because I'm not autistic, but, you know, I don't like the man. I really can't believe we elected a child sniffer. Like, vote for me if you're not black, or don't vote for me if you're not black, or whatever the fuck he said. I don't remember. I'm tired. I literally just got out of bed. I haven't even brushed my teeth yet. I haven't even showered yet. And I'm going to go take care of all that right now. So I wanted to get the video out while I'm still thinking about it fresh, because I do have a bad habit of forgetting things. Thank you if you got this far into the video. Leave a like. Subscribe if you're new here. I try not to do political videos because they are extremely nauseating to deal with, and I don't feel like getting a headache because I get enough headaches every day as is. So with that ado, I will see everybody later. Have a great day, and bye.